All right, everybody, listen up. This is a Michelin star, the highest and most exclusive honor any restaurant can get. It is the main reason why Giovanni's has been so busy.
Yeah, well, that's great for you, but how does that help any of us? It's not like you've paid any of us anything more.
Last time I checked, the name of the restaurant was Giovanni's, not Fred or Roy, whatever your name is. And you still have a job, right? So maybe you should be grateful for that. Anyway, there is only one thing that is more prestigious than a Michelin star. And does anybody know what that is? Yeah. 2 Michelin stars. Now we have an inspector coming today, and if he or she likes us, we will get that second Michelin star, and then I will really be rolling in the dough. You get it? Rolling in the dough. Anyway, the point is, I need all of you to be on your A game today. So, chop chop, go.
Hello, sir. How may I help you?
Hi. Like a table for one, please?
Sure. Right this way?
No, you're not welcome here.
Excuse me?
Look, I have a very important person coming here later today, remember? And I don't want them to think that this is the kind of place where people like you hang out.
I'm sorry. What do you mean, people like me?
That must be the inspector. Look, I do not want her to see that we have a homeless person here.
What do you want me to do?
Seat him in the back, where nobody can see him, and hopefully he won't stink up the joint.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. I can take you to your table now.
Hello. Welcome to Giovanni's. I am Giovanni.
The Giovanni. Well, I must say, I did not expect to meet the owner up front. You really know how to treat your customers.
Well, it's like I always say, treat every customer with respect because they are the key to success.
Well, I really love that. Do you mind if I take notes?
No, I don't mind at all. Please, follow me, right this way. Right here. Best seat in the house.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your menu. Now, as you may know, we are a 1 Michelin star restaurant, but we are hoping that in the very near future, we can be a 2 Michelin star restaurant.
Is that so?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Let me tell you a little bit about some of my favorite items on the menu. The French onion soup is my mother's recipe. It is absolutely out of this
Excuse me,
world.
I think that man is really trying to...
Oh, no, don't worry about him. See, sometimes we give free food to the homeless, as a way of giving back to the community. It's part of Giovanni's commitment to helping others.
I really love that.
Thank you.
Over here.
How about this? You read through the menu and I will be right back. What do you want?
I'd like to place an order.
Do I look like a server to you? By the way, how are you going to pay for this? This food is not free.
I was gonna pay cash.
Let me see the cash up front.
What? Really?
I know about you people. Dine and dash? Well, it ain't gonna happen in my joint. I either see the cash up front, or you're not eating.
Okay. There. That should be enough.
You, come here. Here. Give this guy a grilled cheese sandwich and a glass of water.
Yes, sir. What? That's not what I want.
You are lucky I let you eat here at all. Now, do not give me any more problems. And?
Delicious. I have to say, Giovanni.
Oh, no. Please. Call me Gio.
Okay, Gio. You really know how to take care of your customers.
Well, thank you. It's like I said before. Treat every customer with respect.
Excuse me. Hello?
I'm so sorry. I will be right back. And you are going to love your dessert.
Can't wait.
What is it?
Any idea how much longer until I get my food?
Hello?
What's that?
What's what?
That. I'd like to order something.
Listen to me, old man. The only reason I let you eat here is because I have an inspector sitting over there and I am trying to get my second Michelin star. Otherwise, I would have kicked you out into the street. Sorry about that. Sometimes our charitable program can get a little challenging, but at the end of the day, it is so worth it. Anyway, here it is. Giovanni's world-famous double chocolate cake, and the chocolate is imported all the way from Italy.
Oh, really? Well, I'm impressed.
Impressed enough to give us a second Michelin star, maybe?
I'm sorry.
Come on. I know who you are. You're the inspector. That's why you've been taking notes the whole time.
No, no, I'm actually taking notes because I plan to open my own restaurant someday. They're purely for inspiration.
Okay, so wait. If you're not the inspector, then who is?
One last thing before I go. I'll be taking this.
What? Give that back to me. What are you doing with my Michelin star?
I never had a chance to formally introduce myself. My name's Davis. Inspector Davis. I'm in charge of giving stars to restaurants.
Okay. All right. Inspector Davis, I am sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Wait a minute. You wanted a piece of chocolate cake. Let me give you a slice of chocolate cake. It is to die for, please.
That's all right. I won't be eating here again. And after my review, lots of other people won't either.
Okay, wait, please.
And to everyone that works here, here's a few of my business cards. If you're ever looking for something new, I know a lot of great restaurants that pay really well.
No, you cannot do this.
Out of all people, I thought you would know to treat every customer with respect, because they're the key to success. Good luck to you.
Everybody, listen up, listen up. So, as you may have heard, I'm adding a new dish to the menu, but I'm not gonna create it. One of you are, all right? And not only will the best dish win, it's gonna be permanently featured on our brand new menu. So, here you guys go. There you go.
Piece of cake. Imagine getting one of your dishes on our menu.
I know. That would be so cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too excited. I mean, come on. Everybody knows I'm the best cook here.
All right, back to work, everybody.
Excuse me, chef.
Yeah?
Do you think I can get one of those too?
You? Yeah.
Whoa. He's just a janitor. He can't enter. He should focus on taking out the trash.
I mean, I've got no problem with him entering. Besides, as the best cook here, you got nothing to worry about. Right, Josh?
I don't. I mean, I was just saying.
Okay, then it's settled. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Back to work, guys.
Thanks, Jan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too excited about this. Why don't you leave the cooking to the real professionals, okay? Now be a good boy and take that out. Thanks.
Something's not right. Hey, Pedro. Come over here. Would you try this for me?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think? More salt?
No, it's not the salt. Try adding a bit of cornstarch to thicken it up, and a splash of lemon juice.
Okay. You did it. That's very good. Well done. Thank you.
Anytime, Paul.
Ah, shit. I gotta take this. Hey, Pedro, would you mind finishing this up for me?
I don't think I'm supposed to be.
Thanks. You're the best. Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Paul had to step out to get a quick phone call, so I just, just trying to...
You're just a janitor, Pedro. You're supposed to be cleaning, not cooking.
I know, I'm sorry, you're right. I was just trying to help.
Thank goodness I caught you before you ruined this.
That doesn't need any more salt.
Now you're telling me how to cook? You? A janitor? You'll never be a cook, Pedro. Now go finish mopping the floor, okay?
Oh, it smells disgusting.
Yo, Pedro! Wait up. I got something for you.
What is it?
This can. Be a good boy and throw that out, would you? What's that? Don't tell me you're still thinking about cooking.
Well, I don't think it would hurt to try, you know?
Look, I'm all for dreaming big, but let's get real here. It's not gonna happen, Pedro. Just stick to being a janitor, okay?
Maybe he's right. I don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, thanks for covering for me earlier.
Yeah, sure.
What are you doing with that? You're not gonna enter the competition?
There's no use. Josh is right. All I'll ever be is a janitor.
Hey, don't listen to him. He doesn't get to say what you become in life, okay? Only you do.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. You're a cook.
You think I've always been a cook? Look at this.
You?
Yeah.
A janitor?
Yeah, just before I got this job. And if there's anything that I've learned in life, is that you can be anything you put your mind to. The only person you have to believe in is yourself.
Wow. I guess I never really thought about it like that.
You got this.
Thanks.
See ya.
More salt.
Hey, where's everyone? Am I too late? I made sliders.
Everyone's in the restaurant. The chef's picking the winner right now.
Thanks.
Wait, let me try one of these. Great. Hold on. Only cooks are allowed in there. But don't worry about it. I'll take this in there for you.
You will?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thanks. But how will they know which was mine?
Here. I'll write your name on it. There you go.
Thanks so much for helping me. I really appreciate it.
Okay, everybody, the moment we have all been waiting for. Let's get this thing started, shall we? First up is Paul and his lamb kebabs. Those are full of flavor, Paul. Good job. Next up, we have Jen's succulent sushi. Those are perfectly prepared. Great job, Jen.
Thank you, Chef.
You guys are making it hard to choose. All right. Meatballs. Now, I've been thinking about adding meatballs to the menu. Oh, God. That is way too salty. Oh, those are terrible. Who made those things? Pedro, the janitor?
Exactly. I told him to focus on taking out the trash.
Wow, okay. Lastly, we got sliders. These are amazing. These are the best sliders that I've ever had. Who made these?
I did, sir. Thank you.
Well, it's not even a debate. The winner and the dish that is to be featured on our new menu is Pedro.
Thank you. I don't know how I... Wait. Pedro? But I don't understand. You said his meatballs were horrible.
You mean your meatballs? I know Pedro made those sliders. You see, I've been noticing that a lot of our food has been tasting better lately. And yesterday, I realized it's because we have a secret person that's been helping everyone around the kitchen. Pedro. And earlier today, when Pedro walked in with a plate he prepared, I saw you tell him that he wasn't allowed to be in the restaurant and took his dish from him. And then, a few minutes ago, when you thought no one was watching, I saw you switch your name with Pedro's to make it seem like you made those sliders and Pedro made the meatballs. So you see, the real winner of the contest is none other than Pedro. Pedro, congratulations.
Woo! Yeah, Pedro! Woo!
I won?
You won.
I can't believe this. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh, and one thing that I forgot to mention is that not only does the winner get their dish featured in our new menu, they're gonna be our new head chef because I am opening a second restaurant. Congratulations, Pedro.
Wow. Really, me? The head chef? My God, this is gonna change my life. Thank you so much.
How can you do this? This can't be happening. I wanted to be head chef. How can you give it to some janitor?
He's not some janitor. Actually, he's your new boss.
Thank you so much.
You can't be serious.
Hey, Josh. Do me a favor. Can you take out the trash? And hurry back. The floor isn't gonna mop itself. Okay?
Whatever.
Thank you so much. Congrats.
So proud of you, Pedro.
Wow. From janitor to head chef? That's incredible.
Thanks. How'd you do it? Especially since so many people didn't believe in you.
Well, a wise person once taught me, the only person that you need to believe in you is yourself.
Way to go, man.
Worst day of my life.
Dell, I want you to meet Carson. I just hired him.
It's nice to meet you.
Gordon, do you mind if I speak to you for a second?
Sure.
Why is he talking through that thing?
Oh, he's nonverbal autistic, but don't worry, he's really smart. Shoot. I gotta get this.
Wait. Are you sure about this? I mean, business has really been slow, and having someone here with a disability could make things worse.
Oh, don't think of autism as a disability. Think of it as a different ability. That's all. Sorry, I gotta run.
Hey, you,
What should I work on?
Hey, boss, the fryer's not working. Can you come take a look at it?
Yeah, sure. Look, just stay out of the way, okay?
Come on, work. Okay, so what are we gonna do?
We got customers coming in an hour. We need this fryer up and running.
Well, I don't know what to do. Look, let me just try to get some help in here. Hey, get away from there before you break it even more!
I can fix that.
Well, if we can't fix it, I highly doubt that you can fix it.
Who is this? And why does he need that device to talk?
Oh, he's... nobody. He won't be working here long. Look, I'm gonna go make some calls and see if I can get this thing fixed. Just don't let him touch anything.
There. It's a lot of fun. You want to give it a try?
Yes.
Okay. Come here and I will show you how to make a flower. All right, so you just go like this. Now you try. Wow, you are a natural. So, have you always wanted to work in a restaurant?
My dream is to become a manager.
Well, I'm sure you will be in no time. So yeah, right there, just...
What are you doing?
Oh, well, I am just showing Carson here how to put on icing.
Are you trying to ruin our cakes? Give me that. Look what you did. Now this cake is ruined because of you.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't his fault.
Don't you give him another cake. He's just gonna ruin it.
How about we give it another try? Yeah. Okay.
Hello. Hey, we have a group of friends and we're trying to decide where to eat.
Can we look at the menu?
Of course.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, seriously, what's your name?
Carson.
You know what, Carson? We don't even need to look at the menu. We'd love to eat here.
We'll go get our friends.
Why are these customers leaving? Did you talk to them on that thing?
Yes.
Oh, great. No wonder they didn't want to stick around. You know, I told Gordon it was a bad idea hiring you.
They said they were getting their friends.
They was just being polite. But of course, you can't pick up on that, or anything else for that matter.
That's not true. You see, growing up, kids never wanted to play with me. If they only gave me a chance, they'd see that I had a lot to offer. It hurt a lot when they'd exclude me. But if they just took a second, they'd see how capable I was. But what hurts the most was when people would hide me like I was some embarrassment. If they only knew, I'm actually really great with people. So you see, I don't think of it as a disability. I think of it as a different ability.
Oh, come on. Hey, I'm all about supporting people on the spectrum. But we all know that autism is a disability.
Is everything okay?
No. I told you it wasn't a good idea leaving someone like him here. He's almost destroyed our fryer. He's ruined a brand new cake, and he just scared off 2 customers. We need to let him go immediately.
What? Is this true?
Hey, good news. The fryer's working.
Oh, great. That company I called come fix it?
No, Carson did it.
What are you talking about? There's no way he could have fixed it.
No, he did. It took him like, what, 5 minutes? It's pretty impressive, actually. I've never known anybody as smart as he is.
Well, I don't understand. Hey, tell Gordon how Carson ruined that cake.
Ruined the cake? Are you kidding? Take a look at this.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Carson did it. Not only did he bake the cake, he also did the decor. Honestly, I've never seen anyone learn as quickly as him. He's so creative.
Sounds like Carson's doing quite well.
No, I'm telling you. Okay, let's ask these customers. Now, Carson scared them off. Watch. Hey, do you mind telling my boss what happened earlier, how Carson here scared you off?
Wait, scared us off?
What are you talking about?
Well, that is why you left, isn't it?
No, we left to get our friends because of him.
Your friends?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming.
Oh, they beat us. Felix.
Hey, guys.
Oh,
And this is the guy I was telling you all about.
Oh, yeah, Carson.
It's nice to meet you.
I haven't seen the restaurant this busy in months.
Looks like Carson's got a special gift.
He'd make a great manager.
That's not a bad idea.
Wait, what? Him, the manager? But he's got a disability.
I told you, autism is not a disability. Think of it as a different ability. You'll be reporting to Carson right away.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I can't believe this.
We can't hire someone like you. I need you to leave immediately.
I really need this job.
Go, now. Wow. That has to be the best fettuccine Alfredo I've ever had. You made this?
Yes. And if you hire me, I can cook all types of dishes.
Well, I'm really impressed. I'd say the job is yours. Just take a look at your application here.
Is everything okay?
No. I see here you checked the box for having previously been convicted of a crime.
Oh, that. Yes. It was a minor offense, but that was such a long time ago. I've changed a lot since then.
You really expect me to believe that? Once a criminal, always a criminal. People like you don't change.
No, I promise. People aren't defined by their past. They can grow and change for the better.
Cut the crap. We can't hire someone like you. I need you to leave immediately.
Please. I really need this job.
Go, now. Hey, boss. How'd you go with the applicant? Was his food any good? Yeah, it was the best I've ever tasted. I almost hired him. Until I found out he has a criminal record. So I told him to get lost.
What? If he's a talented chef, isn't that all that matters?
He's an ex-con. We can't hire people like that. Once a criminal, always a criminal. People like that never change.
No. That's not true. People can change. You see?
A long time ago, I was arrested for a minor offense and got sent to jail. I was in charge of making food for all the inmates, but I had no idea how to cook until I met a man that taught me everything I know. Over time, I ended up becoming a really good cook. I became so good that when I finally got out of jail, I decided to open my own restaurant. That's how I got to where I am today.
So you see, I also have a criminal background. But I was able to turn my life around and change for the better.
Wow. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for the things I said.
It's okay.
Can't believe how I treated that guy. You know what? There's something I gotta do. Hey. I'm so sorry for how I treated you earlier.
It's okay. Honestly, I'm used to it.
You were right. People aren't defined by their past. They can grow and change for the better. I'd love to hire you for the position, if you're still interested.
Really? Wow. Yes! Thank you so much for giving me a second chance.
Of course. Oh, and let me introduce you to,
Angelo? Oh my God, I can't believe it's you.
Chris, oh my God, I haven't seen you in years.
Wow. Wait, do you two know each other?
Yeah, this is the guy that I was telling you about. The one that taught me how to cook. I wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for him. Thank you so much. You really changed my life.
No, thank you for this opportunity. This is gonna change mine.
What's that big smile for?
Oh, nothing. Just this girl I'm talking to.
Girl.
I didn't know you were talking to anyone. Her name's Kathleen. She actually found me on Instagram.
So if you've never met this girl before, how do you even know that's her?
Wait, you're not. I can make my own decisions.